It's the guest list from Classic FM. Now, 18-year-old Emma Watson is best known as Harry Potter's sidekick, Hermione. She's been in every Harry Potter film since she successfully auditioned for the part when she was just 9. But away from Hogwarts, she's also just completed her first animated role as Princess Pea in the tale of Despereaux, starring Matthew Broderick. And Emma Watson told the guest list that it's nothing but a good old-fashioned fairy tale.
Despereaux Tinning, who is the main character, discovers this book in this library, which is kind of an Arthur, Knights of the Round Table kind of fairy tale, and he becomes inspired by the code of honour which they live by, which is kind of chivalry, truth, bravery, all those sorts of things, and he decides that he's a gentleman and he's going to live his life by these codes, and he really believes in them, and so it doesn't matter how small he is, or how big his ears are, or, how much of an outcast, or how much of an unlikely hero he is. It doesn't matter how small you are, you can make a big difference. Princess Pea is the princess of the Kingdom of Dor, which is famed for making soup. She's quite a generic princess, really. She's kind of... she's pretty, she wears dresses, she's got a tiara, but she's in mourning, she's grieving for her mother, who had a heart attack because a rat jumped into her soup, and so she's quite depressed, she's quite isolated, I think, from the world, and she's isolated from her father, who's also grieving, so she's quite lonely, she's quite a lonely princess. She's waiting to be rescued, but she actually has that very generic line, "One day my prince will come." He turns out to be a mouse.
With quite big ears. It is a captivating story, and it's become a huge bestseller for the author Kate DiCamillo. Why do you think, Emma, that we all, whatever age we are, we all still love a good fairy story?
It's escapism, it's idealism, it's hope. Everyone wants to believe that their prince will come, or some kind of hero will save them, or... I think it's particularly good, around Christmas time. People want to get kind of into that spirit, and so I think it's a very timely release. I think it's a good time right now as well, particularly in the current climate. So it's just it takes you away from reality.
And tell me a little bit about what it was like working on your first animation. Was it a very different experience from sort of real life screen and the Harry Potters?
Yeah, hugely different. I mean, firstly, I didn't really work with the actors who are part of the cast. Matthew came over and did a couple of days recording with me, but basically I was recording on my own, and I was in a dark room and didn't really have a lot to respond to, so you have to be very imaginative to be an actor or an actress that works with an animated film. You really have to recreate, or just try and imagine in your head, what it's going to look like and how it's going to be, and so it's challenging in that sense.
Emma Watson talking to the guest list, and the tale of Despereaux is on his cinemas now.